Let's get this show on
I'm trying to get comfortable.
the road with T. Welcome back to another episode of Vision Z
Welcome,
Podcast.
guys. I'm your co-host, David.
And I'm your co-host, Kaden.
If you guys are enjoying the podcast thus far, give it a like. Make sure you guys are subscribing. All the newcomers, subscribe.
Yeah.
Check us out on all streaming platforms. You guys want to stay tuned with us. If you want to stay tuned with anything that we do, make sure you hit that post notification bell and follow us on Instagram. We're very active over there.
Yeah.
And TikTok. We also have TikTok as well.
Yeah.
It's all going to be at My Vision Z.
My Vision Z.
Wait, I lied to you.
Wait.
It's not my.
It's Vision Z
It's
Pod.
at Vision Z Pod.
Child, we don't even know our own handle.
No, but
Not us trying to promote and we don't even know our own handle.
it's okay. They get it.
Man, listen.
No, it's at Vision Z Pod. Make sure y'all check us out over there.
Yes.
You got things you want to say?
No. So, guys, we back in my house again.
Bird.
Back up in my humble abyss.
You see, we real cozy.
Unique.
No, wrong song.
I just like saying it.
Two times.
But instead of let me get comfortable, y'all.
Okay.
Instead of, what's tea? We got a different thing I spent $30 on the other day on Amazon, so we're
Word.
going to utilize this.
Word.
But we got a card game that we're just going to use as our icebreaker today.
Word.
Tap in.
No
see
what's
what's
tea,
going
y'all.
on.
No what's tea.
No what's tea, but we got the card game. I love these card games. So they have like prompts and things like that. They have like questions that you
Word.
can ask your friends, partners, whoever you want to play with. So
But this is the friend edition.
this is the friend edition.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say the company though because sponsor us. But let's get right in. You want to go first?
Okay. Wait. So what's the rules?
So you could pick up a card. You're gonna ask me the question.
Okay, so for y'all,
For y'all.
It's card.
We don't know these cards, by the way. There's like
Question.
400 of them, so we didn't cheat.
The question is, what's a moment you will never forget from our time together?
There's so many. Oh my God.
There's a lot.
A moment I'll never forget is when we went to the concert at Piedmont with Akon and all Rotimi. Rotimi is a meeting. We do that every time. That day was mad fun. Like we was in that line forever.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a good day.
Yes.
I have two.
You can say it.
I have that one. I got Flash Pass. Six Flags was fun.
That was Flash Pass. We
Flash
got
Pass
3
was-
rides, but it was still fast.
Flash Pass was lit.
Summer's coming up. We're going back. We're gonna have
Yes.
Flash Pass all day, all time.
All day, every day. But yeah, those are some of my, and the first day we met. Yeah.
T. That was good. Word card game.
Word card game. Get into it.
Show them.
Oh, let me show y'all. Let me show the
I don't wanna
people.
see, I don't wanna see.
You don't want to see
them.
the people them. Wait, say now. It says, when was the last time I misunderstood you and why? T.
That's a T.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
I feel like if there's ever a misunderstanding between us, it gets fixed fairly easily by just us talking. I feel like we haven't gotten to a phase of our friendship and where it's like I feel so strongly about something to where it's like we can't compromise. We haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
So honestly, like
You wanna
what's
do
the last time
another
misunderstood? No.
Okay.
I feel like the last time you probably misunderstood, it's probably about like something podcast related,
Okay.
but not necessarily like it don't have to be like a big misunderstanding, but like just like if I say the light got to be placed 90 degrees, but you placed it 85, and I'm like, but no, it has to be placed 90 because of this. And you're like, but 5 degrees don't make a difference. And I'm like, okay, you're right, it don't make a difference. Okay, like it's probably like something like that. It's not like I'm telling you something and you're just completely like misunderstanding. No, it's probably like something like that. Never say never. You haven't gotten to like a big misunderstanding.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait that out. Okay, I like that. You want to do one more? That was kind of fast.
That was a flash pass.
That was a flash pass moment. Like that was.
We gotta go right there.
Yeah, do it again. Let me drink my water. My throat be parched.
What are the 5 things you love most about me?
David is hilarious. I love how funny David be having me. I mean, what?
How funny David be having me. They get it.
Yeah, y'all got
how
it.
Weak.
You be having me weak.
Mm-hmm.
David is funny. Like, he's just like, he don't even intentionally be funny. He just say something. It be the truth most of the time. And I'll be gagging. Or he'll be saying what's on my mind. And that's why it's funny. Because I was thinking that. But I didn't want to be
You know
rude.
White Chicks?
Yeah.
I was thinking, you said it.
You said it. That's literally what it is.
Word.
He's funny. He's supportive. He's determined. He's talented. And he is welcoming.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He ain't that one little thing.
That one little thing. That one little thing. Oh, you? Oh. Oh. T. All right. I didn't see y'all.
Show them. Show the people down.
Oh. What would you warn my partner about me?
They ate that.
They ate that.
They ate that.
That one little thing.
That one little thing.
T.
I don't know. What would I warn? Because now I'm thinking about A. And I try to think, if A was here right now, what would I say to A?
I don't know. What would you say to A?
I would say, I don't know. I haven't experienced much negative from you. I don't know. I would warn A. I would warn A that you overanalyze. I would warn A that you overanalyze, and he has to be the one to tell you to zoom out.
Yeah.
He has to be the one to tell you, like, you're looking at what's it called? Atoms. You're looking at the atoms on the carpet. You need to look at the carpet.
I'm getting that tatted.
You're doing too much.
I'm getting that tatted.
Okay.
That's deep.
You're looking at the germs that you can't even see.
Just worry about what you can
look at
see.
the carpet. Okay. There's a carpet. You know? Instead of saying there's a carpet with 100 million thousand germs on it and not, like, you know?
You ate that one little thing. Because that hit home a little too much. You're right.
So yeah, overanalyzing. That's it.
Wow. That's
I ate that.
This
guy, we need some haters.
You read me. Yes, we do.
We need to. This is fast.
This is great. I'm telling you. It's called that.
This is bad.
No, wow, thank you. I needed that because that's true. I do that too much.
You were just telling me the other day, you was like, maybe I'm overanalyzing. I'm like,
literally.
You are, but it's okay.
Yeah. Oh my. You're right. I do that too much though. It's harmful. It's harmful. And I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. That was fab. Okay. Anyways, y'all. So let's tune into the episode. So today we are unpacking everything that happened in 2020. I just feel like, I don't know, we've been doing this too long before what am I saying? We've been filming this podcast too long without touching on that topic. So, yeah. Let's please unpack that. Because 2020 was crazy.
It was.
We had a whole pandemic. We was a part of a Regents question. A U.S. history Regents question.
My grandchildren, if they live in New York City, they're going to have to take a Regent, and it's going to be like, what was the virus
going around in 2020? That had the people that...
Or it's going to say, what year was this virus running, and they're going to have to choose 2020, 2019, 2021.
It's going to be a trick question because they're going to put 2020 and then 2021.
But it was multiple years. Yeah.
Right. That's crazy. Or when did it
start? Regents, y'all better give us credit. We just gave y'all a Regents question. We just gave y'all a Regents question for 80 years.
Email me for my routing and account number for my direct deposit.
No
dead ass. Like,
that was a Regents question.
That was a reason. But we lived that.
No, yeah.
So where were you when this first happened? Let's unpack with the pandemic first. It started, we were juniors in high school.
Yes, we just started.
Yeah.
Or it was like halfway.
It was at halfway because it was March. So how did
so we go to school in New York. It's different for us.
Yeah.
School in New York is from September to June.
Yeah. So that's like the halfway point for us.
Once December hits, it's like almost half the year because it's like we go on like winter break and then like New Year's comes and
Yeah.
So after New Year's, like when I was hearing it, because it's funny because I was out here for New Year's.
Really?
In not Atlanta, but I was in Georgia, Lawrenceville, yeah. And we was like in New Year's, I'm hearing about like a virus, but I'm not thinking much about it. Go to school. February, I'm hearing more about this. I'm like, what's going on? March, all I see is COVID. I gagged. They was like, yeah, we gonna have to be off from school, y'all. We're not coming to school.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt like when it came to school, I thought we was all gonna go back to school.
No shade.
Because you know how New York, like in New York, it could be a snow blizzard. It could be like 13 feet outside. And Bill de Blasio, whoever the mayor was, Cuomo, they was like, no, they still going to school. So I'm thinking my teachers is panicking and preparing. Mm-hmm. Like, here's your Google this, your email, your Google Classroom that, and Google Classroom
I'm like, child, Google nothing.
I'm going to see you on Monday. Yeah. I gagged.
I knew it wasn't going to be Monday.
Really? I thought
I knew it was going to take some time. Like, it was giving a week off, if that. That's what it was giving.
Really?
Yeah.
Child, I thought we was going to go back. I don't know. You know how New York
It wasn't giving 2 years off. I missed my entire senior year and half my junior year.
So.
To then moving.
Let's stir the pot. Let's stir the pot.
What you about to say?
I want to stir the pot. Like, so the pandemic happened in 2020, but we graduated in 2021. So there's a lot of controversy out there between class of 2020 and class of 2021.
Yes.
High school, I think, for the most part. Not like college.
Yeah.
But, because, yeah. But a lot of 2020 graduates feel like they had it worse than us. What are your thoughts? Me personally?
Pretty me. I feel like we had it worse.
It's no shade at all to you, for real. Because our year was robbed.
We missed prom. Some of us didn't have a graduation. I was lucky I got a graduation.
Right.
I didn't. I gagged.
Yeah, me too.
I missed a whole bunch of like performances. I missed like, okay, so pretty much, okay, I have to break it down. This conversation is crazy. Okay, I'm going to break it down.
Because it was like wild, like 2020.
What?
Like the pandemic, the life, it was just wild.
Yes, it was wild. Like, okay, pretty much. March happened. We realized we shutting it down. It was crazy. Next thing you know, I'm home. Next thing you know, I'm not going to school. Like, it's official. Like, we're not going to school. At this point, I'm like, all right, junior year, I'll be home. I'm accept that. I'll be home for junior year. I thought senior year for sure I was gonna go to school. Gagged. I gagged.
Child, they had other plans.
I gagged. So it was like the seniors that graduated in 2020, they graduated. By that time, the world wasn't like coming together, but people were still going outside at 2021, right?
Yeah, because I was in college. I went to college in 2021, and we was outside. You still had your
you just had to have your mask.
And then eventually they phased it out. And
yeah.
Like, you know what? Yeah,
but people was wearing their masks. So during that time, because I remember some people did end up going back to school too. Like they did blended learning.
Yeah.
I didn't do blended learning.
Yeah.
So I was just home.
I was just home. Living my best. I was rolling over for virtual class 5 minutes before the class started.
I don't know how.
I don't know either. All I did was complete my work on time, but
barely that.
Oh.
I don't know how.
Wow.
But shout out to my school.
Shout out to Repertory.
Company High School for Theater Arts.
That long ass name.
But shout out to them because I don't know how I did it. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, like I thought I was gonna go to school for my senior year, but I ended up not going. And I see like the world is not open. It's not like back to what it was, but there's still some sort of life. So people are going outside, but I'm not going outside I'm in the house.
Yeah.
So it was just like, this is crazy.
2020 was wild. Like school wise, I was performing virtually. Like it felt so weird.
That was weird.
Because I'm very much into theater. I still want to, perform and things like that. But in school, I was a theater kid. Like I was in theater. That was my major. That was what I was doing. And I was performing in these big plays, and it was on the camera. Like it was weird. I'm talking to my teacher. My school had a lot of talent shows. We used to call them jam sessions. But it was pretty much like a talent show, and they were trying to have those virtual, and it just didn't feel right. Like it didn't feel.
My stuff is on YouTube. I could pull it up right now.
No, same. They tried to. It was terrible. It was laggy, and I'm only saying that it was terrible because I just feel like the pandemic robbed so much from us, like that genuine connection, interaction, things like that. I feel like really the whole pandemic really made me become an introvert again, because I was very extroverted after a while. But
then you was in the house.
I was in the house, and I ain't talking to nobody. I'm not seeing nobody. So 2020,
it was crazy because I remember like a lot of things going on mentally, like not even just like school, but like just mentally. I'm just like, that's why I was so heavily into TikTok, because you see me, I'm very personable. I'm very like, I'm not in like that want to be a homebody. I'm always want to be, hey, what you doing? So the fact that I couldn't do that, that's why I was so into TikTok heavy, posting, interacting, because that's just who I am. That's just what I need. So the fact that I wasn't able to get that was so weird. It was so weird.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm not into TikTok anymore, to answer your question, because like now I'm back outside, I have other things to do, so I don't really care for TikTok like that for real. But during COVID, TikTok was my best friend. I was on her, and I feel like that's why it gained so much like traction. I don't know why they want to ban it.
Right. Let us have it.
That was TikTok means more than just the app.
No, literally, I love TikTok. I've been watching it every day before I go to sleep. Like, I don't know if you know Terry Joe.
I live for Terry Joe.
Oh my God.
Boots.
I love the lives.
Funny Boots.
I watch the lives every night before I go to sleep.
Like TikTok is such like a big part of our like pandemic journey for like a lot of people. So it's like, like that helped me. No shade.
No shade.
No shade.
No shade. It really did.
It helped me. Like YouTube, TikTok, those things helped me because I couldn't talk to people. I couldn't interact with people. So I was interacting online.
If you could describe the whole 2020 for you in one word, what would it be? Or maybe a couple words. I don't want to, because 2020 was a lot. Pandemic, life changing.
2020 was a lot. That's why I closed my eyes like this. I couldn't even answer you. One bizarre.
Wow. Well, obviously.
You said one word. Bizarre.
I think my word would be like, I don't know. What's the word for loss? Just loss. I feel like we lost a lot.
Unguided.
I lost a lot in 2020.
Oh, like lost, like not even like
lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like lost. I lost a lot in 2020 was terrible for me. No shade. Like
no sheet.
No sheet.
The
pandemic happened. I don't really talk about this, but I lost my grandmother in 2020. And that was just difficult. Like, oh my God. That was like the worst thing that could have happened. It was like, if terrible timing was like a thing, it would have been that thing at that time. That was terrible timing. Because like the pandemic already messed up like my mental. Like I wasn't going outside. I like to go outside. I'm always outside. Typical Caden would be outside doing something. That's all my father used to say. You always outside.
No shame.
Like he was like, you was always outside. You never spend time with me. I'm like, yeah.
That's me.
yeah. No, but yeah, I was always outside, and they just robbed that from me. Well, I don't want to say them, but it just robbed it from me. And then I didn't really care for socializing with people in my school. No shade. I made my life a living hell. But then after that, then I just lost my grandmother, and it was just like, all right, damn.
One child.
We just, had a lot going on already. So I don't really like thinking about 2020 sometimes, because I feel like, but I do at the same time, because I feel like it changed us.
A lot. We was talking. We briefly touched upon it in the other episode that we were recording. Mm-hmm. You had said how like 1 minute you were in school, next minute you're in Atlanta and you're living by yourself, and a lot of that has to do with
the pandemic. It like sped life up.
Yeah, like you didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice. And I couldn't even sit and reflect.
The way that the time was, it messed us up mentally because it's like we were inside for so long. So I feel like when you're inside, isolated for so long, it paralyzes your concept of time.
Yeah.
And because we felt paralyzed by the concept of time, it didn't allow us to process actually growing up and adulting.
Yeah. We just fast forwarded.
Yeah.
Because once everything was like, once we graduated high school, that's when life was kind of, yeah, we got your mask, but you know, you can still go out and go to work, da 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 da. By then we adults, and now it's like, all right, now I got to get a job. Moving to college? What?
How? I
gotta buy myself food. I gotta make sure I'm eating. Like, my parents aren't doing that no more. Like, that's wild to me.
Because I feel like we was in high school. The viewers, if y'all did some form of education, y'all gonna understand this reference. Mm-hmm. You ever have an assignment and you really read that assignment and you really read the question? You take your time. You read every word, punctuation and all. You answer it. What's your score on that paper?
I hope I passed.
100.
100.
You skim it.
Yeah.
You try to answer. What's your score?
100?
No. You know why?
Why?
Because you forgot. He said, why not? He didn't say why. You didn't read the question properly. You skimmed it, so you missed it.
Oh.
My reason for that analogy, I feel like you're not getting it.
No.
My reason for that analogy is when you don't take your time, with the process, things can get messed up. And I feel like our time with our process got messed up. We didn't get the chance to read it in full.
Yeah.
We only got the chance to skim over it.
That was the only option we had, though. We couldn't.
My hair looks crazy.
We couldn't like just take our time and read it because everything was happening so fast.
Exactly.
For example, school. Like, one moment it was like, oh, it's just 2 weeks. Then it was a month.
Now it's the rest of the year. And the next year.
And then next. Oh, I don't know when we're coming back. Like, what?
I'm surprised I had a graduation. I didn't know.
Me too.
When that whole year was going around, I was figuring out moving here. So it was like, I was out here, then I flew back to New York, and I stayed in New York for a minute, and I came back.
Yeah, I was out here too. I was out here for like 2 months when the pandemic first started. I was here with my mom, my grandmother, just my mom's family, and it was a lot. Like, my grandmother was old. Oh, no shade. Like, I don't mean to say it like that, but she was in her 70s. You know, she was a sick woman, and you know, you going outside, you got to be so cautious. Like, you got to wear 2 masks. Like, wash your hands before you put that. Or my mom's cleaning groceries with soap and water before we put it. It's just a lot, and it's like, how do I mean, I don't want to sound like nasty, like I don't take proper hygiene precautions. You know what I'm saying? But like, all of that was just crazy. And then you trying to make sure you don't get nobody sick. You panicking because you think you about to get this deadly virus. Nobody knows when it's gonna stop. 2020 was a lot. People was dying,
left and
dropping.
Right.
Like, it was, oh my God. I got, like, my grandmother didn't pass from COVID, but like, she knew a lot of people that was passing from, like, in real time, just happening. And some of those people, I've seen them at church. I've seen them in her building. Like, I know these people, and I'm like, damn.
That's crazy. Me personally, I didn't have anyone that I could think of, I hope. I think I would be able to remember if somebody passed away. So I don't think I had anyone like linked like personally, but I do have friends that have said like, oh, my this to me passed away, and it's like, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's so crazy. That's just so crazy to me. Like, I can't process, like, I know that people were passing away, but I physically can't just process people passing away, even though I know that they were. That's how crazy it was. Like, I actively know that people were dying. I just couldn't process.
Yeah.
I still think to this day I can't process it.
I still can't either sometimes. Like, it's just crazy.
Another reason why I can't process it was because I feel like we were also so just like isolated. So I don't know. I feel like
life didn't feel real.
I feel like death hits differently when you have someone physically there to be able to like connect with and like say like give your condolences and like understand what they're going through, or at least try to understand what they're going through. But because it was so digitalized and like virtual, I couldn't like, I don't know, connect. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Am I making sense?
I understand. I could see how that I understand that.
So I feel like that's another reason also why I can't process the deaths, because it's like I couldn't connect physically.
Okay, so on a brighter note.
Yeah. That's great.
Or not even just a brighter note, but like, how has 2020, that year, the experiences that came with it, all of that, how did that like shape you into who you are today? Like, what did you learn from it? Like, what shift happened within? What growth did you see in yourself?
My business.
Yes,
Unfazed Cosmetics. Unfazed Cosmetics.
Y'all don't see it coming back.
Oh soon. Yeah, it's coming soon. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But Unfazed Cosmetics. That was a time in my life where it was, I feel as though, divine timing. Mm-hmm. I was home. I'm in school. Yeah, I'm in school. I'm doing schoolwork, but for real, I'm not doing nothing. Right. I'm on TikTok. I see I'm gaining some views, some followers. I had a video that had like 100,000 views or something. So I could see like I can't famous. I'm not famous, but I see that I have the ability to get seen. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, why don't I try to use this for my business? And then my business was like taking, no shade, she was taking off. Then like I could see like active, what's the word? When you put something but you get your money back and more.
Investing?
No. Investments? Kaden.
Why does this always happen to us?
And it's only when we record.
Here's the gag.
We're gonna
then we rewatch it. And then like, that's the word. We should have said that. That's the word.
Oh my God. Anyway, God. I'm actively seeing money come back. Y'all tell me the word in the
ROI.
Huh?
Return on investment.
Yes, but the other word. Profit.
Profit. Oh.
It's not, I know that's the same word, but like I wanted the shorter word.
You wanted the one-on-one. Yeah. See?
Yes.
Damn sure ain't no profit.
Yeah. Anyway, like, I'm seeing that and I'm like, it's taking off. Like I have the ability to do that. And that was all happening during the pandemic. Like I was so into TikTok and social media that I was just like, head in. That's why now I'm just like, I don't care because I did it. I'm so just like, I don't know. I be feeling drained from it because I did it for like such like a, I don't know. And I did it when it was such a crazy time. So maybe the reason why I can't do it now is because it's tied to that time maybe. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah. Woo. That really helped and changed me. Like I was so gung-ho with social media and marketing my business and doing this, and that was a time for me personally where I just grew entrepreneurially. And
yes, Unfazed Cosmetics.
I want to bring that back. You know I do, but yeah, I gotta work out some kinks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna make sure you bring it back.
I'm gonna try.
You're the new Fenty. Well, you're not gonna be the new Fenty Beauty.
I'm the new Unfazed.
But you're gonna be up there with Fenty Beauty. You're gonna be up there with Kylie.
What about you?
With the 20? Oh. I'm gonna have my own stuff too. I'm gonna have my own stuff too. I really want to.
Okay.
Soon, like I don't know.
Okay.
Cause I got. Nah, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. It'll be a surprise.
Okay. What about you? What from 2020 impacted you or changed you in a positive or negative way?
My grandmother's passing. Even it did good things to me too, not just bad things. It made me like appreciate people more. Not saying I never appreciated, but it was so unexpected. Like I gagged. I was like no, and it just didn't make sense because I'm like like what could have caused it? So it made me understand time is precious. It made me understand that we all have an expiration date. 2020 taught me patience. It taught me. It helped me grow. I went through phase during the quarantine that I never really shared with anybody. It was just personal. Like, I kind of mentally detached myself from my high school experience, the students, like everybody in there. I really enjoyed quarantine for that specific. Not having to and there's no shade, but not having to see them,
that's how you feel.
It felt like a cleanse. It helped me like build my confidence back up. My confidence was built in like the pandemic 2020. It built my confidence up. It built my self-love. I was doing things to entertain myself that I never knew I could do. Like, I threw my own birthday party at 17 in my room, just by myself. I took a couple of, sorry, Dad, but I took a couple shots. It was lit.
Sorry, Dad.
It was lit. It was lit. If you heard loud music, if you heard screaming, it was the lick up.
Right.
No, 2020, it had its very low lows, but
it has some highs, yeah.
It taught me a lot. Like, I feel like I'm a different person now. Like, I don't know.
You are.
That experience just humbles you. I don't know. I feel like it humbled me. Yeah. I wouldn't wish that again.
I wouldn't wish that again.
Like,
upon me or anyone.
Or anyone, because that was just a lot.
That was crazy, no shade.
Yeah.
Especially at an already crazy time in your life. Like, people always say when you're transitioning from like high school or like 17 to like 21, that's like a weird, or 16 to 21, that's like a weird like phase you're transitioning from. Yeah. And the fact that we did that at a completely insane world. Like, the world was insane. Like, it was anything but normal. And we're already going through something that's already not going to be normal. Yeah. So it's like, what can you do?
That was so scary. 2020.
Yeah.
I'm in the airport coming here. I got gloves on, mask on. Like,
well, I wasn't wearing the gloves. That was a lot for me.
No, I was wearing the gloves. We was in New York City. No shade. Them trains.
I never held the pole anyway. So.
Oh.
It always gave.
I was holding poles because people were sitting. It was like when one person sat, they claimed the whole bench because it was like
COVID.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, you really had to like. It was just wild. I had to like. This wouldn't even. I would have to be there and you over there 6 feet. Like, that's crazy.
So you on the train? I was home.
I was flying.
I was home.
I was on an airplane in 2020. That was wild. But it was the very beginning of the pandemic. It was like home. Days after the lockdown started. That's when I flew down here.
I was home. You didn't catch me outside.
I'm dead.
I only started going outside until like my birthday. Like, it was, we wore masks. We went to a restaurant. We ate. Put the mask on right after. Like, it gave that.
That was like, that's. Can you imagine?
That was.
But you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? Like, it felt like yesterday we was just doing that, and now it kind of feels like our world like went back to normal behavior. You know what I mean? Like, we don't.
It feels like it was recent, but it still feels like a long time ago.
It do. And that's the effect of that year. Like, I just feel like everything.
It just skipped.
It messed up the value of the concept of time. Like, I'm turning 20.
My concept of time is just so. What? Like, that's why I be late.
Damn, 2020 did all that?
That's why I be late. Because I used to be early.
Really?
High school caboodles early.
Really?
You would catch me late anywhere.
2020 the day big one on you because you be late everywhere.
Yeah, I really be trying. Like,
I was early.
I be trying.
You lucky if you get
David in the same 2020 was hour. Crazy. Stop! Don't do that! Don't do that!
No, I'm just kidding.
I be early. Like, when you.
Well, yesterday?
I was gonna say yeah, but I was on. Okay, I was ready.
But there was no set time. That don't count.
But also, I was still ready though. But my brother.
There was no set time. That don't count. It's okay. You fine. I'm gonna give you that pass. That one pass.
Okay.
Just that one though.
Pay it.
Nah, but yeah, 2020 was wild, and I feel like I don't know. Like, so much happened. I lost friends. Like.
Did I lose friends?
I lost friends. I cared for them. Delinquents.
Not the delinquents.
I care for them.
I care for them.
And they're gone now. I don't even know what they're doing. All of them. They're all gone. Well, not gone. Child, Jesus.
Not gone.
But they're just not in my life. Like, we don't talk. I don't know what none of them is
That's
doing.
okay.
No, that's okay, but 2020 was crazy.
What they say, season for a reason, people for a season, reason for a people.
They say something.
Something like a reason for a season. Or
it's a reason for something.
A season for a person or a person or reason in something.
And there's some weather days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they say.
The snowstorms.
Y'all get it.
The girls that get it.
If you don't, then you're not that
good.
But
right,
yeah.
Y'all. So we at the end of our podcast, so we always do something positive.
Mm-hmm.
I went first last time. So it's your turn. What's your something positive? What you looking forward to this week? What
this week, this month?
This week, this month. The month damn near over though, but
next month.
What you got going on?
Next month is June.
Yeah.
That's Pride Month in New York.
Yeah.
And other places, but I'm saying New York because I'm from New York.
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to go. I want to go, but I don't know because I gotta work some things out. But
yeah.
I'm looking. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna really figure it out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out.
You gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna figure it out.
And what it's meant to be is gonna be.
Cause I got Bentley.
Sure, I got Cloud. And
but you Cloud is Cloud.
He don't have to.
That's 1, 2, 3. With the 1, 2, 3. Oh, but he gonna 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what he gonna do, but
we're gonna work that out. But yeah, I just want to go to New York for Pride. I only got to experience it once, and that's where I'm from, and I want to go. So that's something positive I'm looking forward to if I go. I'm gonna see if I can, but if I go, that's what I'm looking forward to. Did it? Now you, on the other hand,
what?
This is your something positive. Say it.
I don't know, but this week is.
Wait, did you already say you're going
to New York?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I am going to New York.
That's what I wanted you to say.
That's my something positive. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Yeah,
child. I miss smelling the subway and eating
the
chopped cheese. I don't miss that.
You said smelling the subway. Subway smell like piss.
I just miss smelling the train. Not too much. All right.
No, I'm from there, so it's no shade. It's no shade, y'all.
It is no shade, but like.
But that's what they get. Pissed, homeless.
It's all right. I miss it.
Like
I miss that.
musk, and especially when it rain. Oh
yeah. I'm telling you, when I was in New York for Thanksgiving, man, I got out the train 125th St. Nick, Harlem. I was like, whew. The air was toxic. Toxic compared to this air down here, but I miss it. Like I miss that.
Yeah,
I miss that. I miss taking the train. I miss walking up the hill from my house. I miss the chopped cheeses. I miss the bus.
When I went, I got me a little bacon, egg and cheese. I don't eat bacon. I got egg and cheese on the croissant. Get your egg and cheese on the croissant. It's so good.
You know what I used to do in New York?
It's so good with cheddar cheese though.
I'd be swiping my empty Metro card on the bus.
Insane. It don't work.
Yeah, but I keep going. I'll be putting my AirPods in, right? And I'll hear it go, boom.
You don't even gotta do it like you don't even gotta do it like you just go.
No, they be stopping me.
Who? Well, because you look like an old ass man.
Exactly.
Me? I be with Tiana. You know Tiana's short.
I like the select bus though. Ooh, let me stop criminalizing myself. Anyways, I look forward to going to New York. I miss home. I'm gonna see my friends.
Yes,
my childhood friends of 10+ years.
Work.
That's wild. I can see my dad.
Yes, your dad.
That's it. If you thought you were seeing me, you're not.
Sorry, y'all.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Yeah. But that's what I'm looking forward to. New York City, going back, seeing who I want to see, and seeing being home. Oh my God, I miss it. Me too. And coming right back because I don't want to stay too long.
I understand. I want to go.
Come. You come in
the suitcase?
Yeah, I'm gonna put you right in the suitcase.
Okay.
You might be under the
I'm
plane.
flexible too, so
just work that out. Yeah.
And I pop out into a dip.
You don't even gotta buy a ticket. You don't even gotta buy a ticket. You could just,
Because you got Southwest, 2 free check bag.
I'm gonna bring a second bag.
Now I would go in one.
Yeah. Yeah, you done told the airline. Let me not tell y'all when I'm going to New York.
Sorry.
Stalk me.
Sorry. Wait, but isn't it a certain amount of pounds in the bag? I'm definitely over the pound.
It is.
You gotta pay a little extra.
It's all right. I'll pay.
Okay.
I'll
give you.
It's $75.
I'll pay for this. That's my ticket.
All right. Boom.
Okay.
It's round trip on $150.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Y'all catch us in New York.
Thank y'all so much for tuning into Vision Z. I'm thankful for the support, as I always say.
Mm-hmm.
Let me not get too deep because I'll start crying.
Take the shades off.
No. Thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for interacting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all of the support. We really, 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 really appreciate it. Right? Yeah, we do. We appreciate it, and we'll see y'all in next week's episode.
Y'all want to catch more of us? Y'all know y'all can find us on all streaming platforms.
All of them.
Social medias, Instagram, TikTok.
And tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share it around. Yeah. If you're enjoying the channel so far and you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us on our podcast streaming platforms as well. And we'll see you guys later.
I do want to say one thing that I feel like could get the people tuning in.
Yeah.
So we do have stuff coming out soon.
Okay.
Some merch eventually. Mm-hmm. We're not going to tell y'all when, but the merch is going to be fire.
He's releasing it. I was going to be holding it back.
The merch is going to be fire. So here's what I'll do for y'all.
Okay.
Right?
Tell them.
If y'all get us to, how many subscribers we at right now?
46.
If y'all get us to... if y'all get us to 100 subscribers, by the time we release merch, we'll do a giveaway and somebody can get free merch.
Hit that
one little thing. And we'll see y'all next week.
Doo-doo.